Moose is an awesome champion? This is what happens when I leave for 2 seconds? You guys are brutal. This is better, I assume, right? Alright, cool. We'll just do this. Let me get rid of... do you want me to leave the green screen? You know what? Let me reposition some stuff really quickly and tell you guys to not mind the mess, but then at least you don't have to stare at a green the whole night, and I can just hang out here and chat with you guys. Yeah, HD again. Well, it's just my phone. Okay, so I just paid for some app to stream from my phone to my computer. And the same issue that happened last Thursday when I tried to go from YouTube to Twitch was happening, where my PlayStation wasn't connecting to my computer. So essentially, Thursdays are, I think. So I was like, okay, well, I pay for this app. Now I go from my phone to my computer instead of the PlayStation. Anyways, now we're just here on my phone, and yeah. No special effects like I just spent 40 minutes working on, but yep. Yeah, it is better to try it when it's just a chat. You're right. It's all right though. We're all just hanging out. So the graphic, definitely a learning curve, 100%. So the graphic is no longer up. That is gone. So we're raffling off my brand new t-shirt, and I can't even use my phone to show it to you because I'm using my phone to talk to you guys. But anyways, it's my brand new t-shirt. I just tweeted a screenshot of when I thought my stream was working. So go check that out on my Twitter, @OfficialEgo, and you'll see the t-shirt that will be raffling off. So on my Twitch channel page, there's a donation button that's there. It's like a quick fix to send you essentially to PayPal. And it should start marking people's names down as they donate. And then Matt Spain will be tallying everything as it goes. But thank you, Steve UK, for sending the link. Appreciate it. But I love that Matt's like, like he's stuck with a crappy job. Anyways, worst case scenario, we'll just screenshot, because it all goes to my PayPal account, and everyone's names are marked down that way. So I had no time to install anything this week with editing next week's Impact segment and making sure the vlog was out in time for Patreon a day early, and then a day later it came out on YouTube. So I've kind of been backtracked, especially with oh, you still haven't got your t-shirt, Twans? Yeah, okay. So anyone getting pro wrestling tees orders, they're all going to be delayed, literally every single one. I know the people that won shirts on the streams, they're not going to get notifications for it because I'm the one ordering them and shipping them. But if you go try and buy a t-shirt right now, there's a warning that will add on, I think, 2 weeks pretty much to any order. So yes, that is, I got my shirt. Too cool for school. So yeah, Matt's got his shirt, but again, Matt's band, I ordered yours maybe close to a month ago, I think. Can't remember. But yeah, they're going to take time. Even if you win tonight, they're going to take time. I bought a Demand Lucha shirt. That's good to know. Yeah, Pro Wrestling Tees is swamped. Literally swamped. So don't stress about that. I'm good, Chips. How are you? Okay, so Money Man, I haven't checked the DM yet. So I've been recommended Streamlabs by a bunch of people, and I will install it and we'll get everything set up. Like I said, like today I was trying something funky. I even had a moving background, graphics, what the raffle was. I'm putting in work when it comes to trying to make these things look professional. But, sorry, let me take a sip because I'm going to need some energy. But like I said, I was having technical difficulties and I didn't want to be late. Never late. So here we are. No fanciness. I'm always calling. Oh, that's so funny. Chips called him Money Man. Everyone's losing it. Monster Blue, interesting. It's delicious. Okay, how do you donate for the raffle? Okay, let's. NS Dub knows I am never ever late. What's up, James? Hope you and the family are keeping well. Aw. Well, I hope he's good after he had an operation on his appendix. And everyone in the chat sends him a quick recovery, obviously. It's all love here for every single person that comes in the chat. And if they don't worry. Brian, a.k.a. Money Man, will get their ass out. Hell yeah. I hope the family's good, James. Have I watched any Risney today? I think it's Disney. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm so frazzled right now. I'm doing this terribly. What do you have to do to donate? Let me go back to everything. So, on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/playedbyjulian. Most of you might be on a phone watching this. I think you have to actually go to the desktop to be able to check it out. But there's a donation button. Or all you have to do, there you go. That's the donation link right there. Or all you have to do is PayPal whatever your donation is to ethanpage@live.ca, and we'll tally them all up at the end. Worst case, it'll just be screenshots, and we'll be sending them over to Matt Spain. But to keep it easier, Matt Spain has a link in the comments, and he'll keep posting it, hopefully. Thumbs up. And or just buy the t-shirt. Hey, if you guys want to do that, we could skip a raffle, and you guys can all just buy yourselves pro wrestling t-shirts. After you guys donate over $20 anyways, you're all crazy. It's Thursdays are usually my favorites, not for financial reasons, but I mean, no one's going to hate that in today's climate because, let's be real, we all got to work. But the love and support is literally the best part about it. Every single time, whether it's $1 or Brian's flaunty ass $100. Matt, want to write my name down 100 times? See, he literally on cue, just like that. You guys are hilarious. What up, Val? At least you showed up early this time. Last time, people had to leave the chat and go hunt your ass down. I don't see usernames. I just see dollar signs. I love that I literally just roasted you and then read your comment. I was at the store. You hustled home. You liar. Everyone said you were watching IWTV. Now you're coming in here with fibs. Justin Black Impact says, my favorite wrestlers are all Ego Ethan Page and Josh Alexander. Great choices. Oh, today. Oh, my bad. Okay. Moneyman says, love the name drop from the Revolt on Talk is Jericho. Not upset about that either. Brian can donate $80 and buy me a TNA North t-shirt. So, save 20 for you and donate the other 80. I watched the match where you dropped Wolf on his head and then used him for an impact skid. Oh, you're talking about the one in Hamilton. Yeah, he got like stretchered out. That was one of the scariest days of my career because it's very stressful because you don't get to choose your opponent sometimes. I'm going to use my words carefully because he's a very good friend of mine. And he works for Alpha One. I don't think that he was mentally prepared to wrestle, not just me, just in general. And then he kind of got frazzled. And a routine thing that we do very often, especially in my matches, there was a miscommunication. And yeah, he ended up landing on his head, and it was super scary. But I shouldn't laugh at this, but it is extremely funny. It was like a WrestleMania documentary moment. So he's on the stretcher, and like you could tell he's really selling it. Injured for sure. They ended up saying he didn't do anything. He's fine. It was more of a scare than anything. But on the stretcher, right? And Steve Brown was in the building, and he's also in this chat, so he'll be able to attest to this. So he's in the stretcher like this, like, and his whole family's in the back. Everyone is in the back of the locker room. The security of pro wrestling has been thrown out the window. And it is just like the floodgates of every person in the audience is now in the back of the locker room. And he's on the stretcher, and everyone starts clapping. And I swear on my life, when they start pushing the stretcher out the door, all you see is a hand come up like Terminator, like, it was the best. And that's why Charles Blackwolf will be a legend to me forever. And yes, he was on Impact this week. He was one of the creeps that me and Josh beat up. It was awesome. Edit Owens, edit. Do I like your username? Yeah, I do. My old YouTube username actually used to be Edit Wiz. That's right, because I'm good at it, I think. James, thanks everyone for the love, and Ethan Page is such a legend. Hope to meet you at a wrestling show someday. I'd even fly over to Alpha One. Body guy emoji. Dude, anytime you want to come to Alpha One, you let me know. You're a Patreon supporter. You're always in the streams. We'll give you VIP treatment. You just let me know that you're coming out, and we'll make something cool happen. What match have you watched 5 times? The tag match? I'm so mad because they actually edited 4 minutes out of it and then put it on YouTube. It's like pretty close to 8 minutes. And on the Impact YouTube, they cropped it all up. Yeah. So you don't actually get the whole experience on their YouTube. It's kind of heartbreaking. Someone said, oh, who is that? Nails says, Ethan, what's with all the Twitter beef today? I wouldn't say it's beef. I would say more grievances. I'm extremely fed up lately with unwarranted advice, complaining, people not being happy with what other people are doing. Who cares? Just leave them alone. People just need to shut up. And also, this like weird obsession with wrestlers having to be like tough, and the only way that they're tough is if they hit each other for real, or if they like get dropped on their head a bunch of times, or like that's like a mark of a man, I guess. And to me, I find that to be extremely silly, and it's just like you're just giving up your brain cells and your future. I do go hard on Twitter, yes, I do, Twans. I just like when there's moments where I just feel like sharing my thoughts. That's the perfect app, you know. Do I want to get in trouble today? Hit send. I was fired up today actually, because there was another one. It's, you know, people think they understand the way I think, or the way I say things, or the way I act, and realistically no one knows the cadence that's being delivered, or the tone, or the meaning behind it. I'm kind of just typing a bunch of stuff and then clicking send. Ricky Shane Page, they just can't work. That's all it is. Hey, everyone say hi to Ricky. He's in the chat too. Literally 2 of my favorite people in wrestling just hanging out with me on a Thursday. This has just improved my quarantine. Ricky Shane Page, Steve Brown. Love those guys. We did hear a bunch of news in Canada, though, that they're like working towards opening things back up, which means Alpha One potentially could be coming back legally and accepted by the community in like August, maybe early August. So fingers crossed, and fingers crossed the borders will be open so that Ricky can come to Canada, because I miss him. Also, I have a lot of toys for my daughter at his house, so, you know, Gonna need those hand delivered, Ricky. Hey, what up, Ricky? It's your boy Eddie Kingston, gang. Alejandro is always looking to stir the pot. Oh, damn. Ohio is supposed to open in the next few weeks? Good. That's awesome. Where did the name Ethan Page come from? Well, so originally I wanted a name that sounded like a movie star and that was easy to chant, not like my real last name, Mitsevsky. So, had to go with Ethan Page, and wanted my moniker to be the motion picture at the time. So picture and page sound good together. So the motion picture Ethan Page is what I ended up being married to, essentially, until I started telling people my real name, which I used to like be the don't add me on Facebook, you don't need to know my real name. And I was like, oh yeah, everyone has Wikipedia and Google. Hold on, let me get these. I don't want to miss any of the. Oh no, where'd the chat go? Hold on, I'm using my phone. So, what's it like being on the Impact roster from Edits Owens Edits? So, you can literally head over to my YouTube page, and I have vlogs that take you behind the scenes. And I don't really edit a lot out, actually. It's pretty authentic to what it's like to work for Impact and with the Impact roster. So check out my vlogs, and they'll all be labeled where they're at. So there's a bunch of independents, but the big ones are usually Impact Wrestling. Hold on. I'm still looking for all the highlighted ones. I don't want to miss any. Mark Meat 6 says, I'm in a weird situation. My work won't pay me unless I work because they are still open, but I live at home and my mom has a health issues. I've stayed off work for the last 7 weeks now, but times are tough. Ooh, that is a tough situation. I don't know if you're asking for advice. I don't know if I can give you any, especially when it comes to real life. I decided to fight in my underwear, so that is tough. I mean, if they're open, I don't know. Where do you live? I don't know. If you're American, I don't know the laws and stuff like that. Even in Canada, my wife pretty much tells me what we do. Ellie says, hope family's doing well. Be safe. Don't do what you did Tuesday and share your drink because you'll get corona. Hey, listen, Ahmed Johnson and Don West, they're all right. They don't got no corona. Also, I tested them before they came in like Joe Rogan. I was just dropping money. I was like, Ahmed, go get your blood work done. Check your temperature. Piss in this cup. Ricky Shane Page, real names for life. Yup, feel that. Do I get VIP treatment at Alpha One, Money Man 229? Yes, hit me up in a DM so I can ignore it again. No, yeah, I'll hook you up. Colbert 198. Has there been any pranks backstage at Impact that had the whole crew cracking up? I'm sure there have. Some probably at my expense or that I just did to myself. But to think of any on the spot, no. We did almost take one wrestler to wrestler's court, but then there was like a bullying violation. It was a very strange, I would say, joke that turned way too serious. That's like the most like over the top dramatic thing that's ever happened backstage, really. Other than the time I almost got in a fist fight because there was no water when we were filming the wedding scene, and then me and Jimmy Jacobs got in a big argument, and then it turned into like a dirt sheet thing, and then I'll tell the Alpha One poop story. That's a great story. But anyways, I cut my story short. I love Jimmy Jacobs, and now we have water all the time because I'm a backstage activist, guys, and I look out for the peeps. But working at Impact is dope. So, oh, I shared it with Swoggle. He wasn't in the building. I forgot about that though. Oh man, that was funny. Okay, so before I get to these highlighted messages, Ricky says, tell the Alpha One poop story. So there was a wrestler who was retiring. It was this big dramatic thing, and I thought it would be hilarious that before he left, we ribbed him really, really hard. So one of the wrestlers was willing to do it. His name is Reese. Ironically, I'm actually doing an interview for him right after this. But so his name was Reese Greenaway. It was a tag match, and we put O'Henry chunks in his tights, and he wrestled the whole match with O'Henry's in his ass. And they were like melting and getting gross. Anyways, they planned this thing where he goes for a sunset flip, and then he pulls down the tights so the guy's butt is showing. But seen it a million times, routine thing for pro wrestling. So pulls the trunks down, and then the chocolate starts falling out and hitting this guy. And the guy is looking around like, oh my God, is that poo? Literally swats it away. And he's a germaphobe too. So the whole thing was magical. And you can watch it on YouTube right now. Literally just go to YouTube and search wrestler poops on wrestler. I'm sure it'll show up. And it's this big white ass with a big ass crack. And it's just the poop emoji says poop on it. Anyways, yeah, look it up. Alpha One. Yes, it's a real story. It's hilarious. Ricky brought it up because it's funny, and I don't regret it. Let me look on. Let me back up a second here. I want to meet Alley Cat because she's so beautiful, and so I want to meet you and Josh if you come to Ohio. Okay, so Alley Cat lives in Ohio, so I mean you can get pretty creepy with that one if you want. Two, AIW runs wrestling shows in Ohio. Myself, Alley Cat, and sometimes Josh Alexander work for them. I'm hoping once all this craziness goes away, I'll be returning, and so will everybody else. But yeah, so cool. I hope I meet you too in Ohio. Matt Spain, I'm not chanting 90 syllables. Ethan Page is fine. Agreed. I'm just gonna flat out say I am learning disability. I'm not afraid to admit I live in Canada, Toronto, to be specific. Well, Edit Owens Edits, that's dope. You're a fellow Canadian, and you're hanging out with us. Favorite wrestling game of all time? Probably the TNA game. Twans, let me stop eating right now. I hope you weren't eating in O'Henry. Mark Mead says, no advice needed. I'm just been following the government guidelines at the moment. I'm lucky living at home. I don't have too many bills. Yep. Once things are safe enough, lockdown, it'll be over. It'll be okay to go back. You're right, man. Honestly, and money is not everything. Health is number one. You're making sure your mom is safe. So I would say you're doing the right thing. But then again, like I said, I'm refusing to give any life advice whatsoever. But me personally, you get a thumbs up. Always thinking about family first is number one. James says, hey, is it wrong that I found it funny AEW Dynamite had Corona wall ad during the main event? Hey, it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. You're all right on that one. Oh, Ricky says the guy started throwing up. Yeah. I forgot about that. Wah! Oh, man. That's funny. Hey! Papa's Real 95 subscribed. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Don't forget, guys, we're doing a raffle. You can win my brand new t-shirt available on ProWrestlingTees.com. The brand new Vlog signature tee. Mark Mead says, I've been watching 2003 TNA recently, and I don't know if it's just him, but he sees a resemblance between Alley Cat and the dancer Lollipop. All right. All right. Twan says, I'm eating protein peanut butter. At least it's not butt butter, you know? Have I played the AAA game? No, but I know it's the exact same engine as the TNA game. Edits Owen says, you and Josh Alexander are my favorite tag team on Impact Wrestling, and you'd like to meet me if I do a show in Toronto. Hell yeah. Or come out to Hamilton, man. Oh, what up, Papa Kenway? Come out to Hamilton for Alpha One when we come back, when everything's back and moving around in Canada. Come check out Alpha One. It's the best show in Ontario, hands down. World traveled athletes, every single show. Most hungry, up and coming talent on the independents. No bias to where they live or who they work for. I just want the best people on my shows, and I make sure that the locker room is the bomb. So if you want to see the best show in Canada, it's in Hamilton. It's a little bit out of your way. I'm sorry it's not in Toronto, but you'll be able to meet me, Josh Alexander, Ricky Shane Page, probably a bunch of Impact talent. Before all this craziness happened, I announced a pretty much partnership with Impact Wrestling and the Impact Plus app. And this kind of slowed down the progression of that relationship. But we had slated Eddie Edwards to debut, Sami Callihan to return, Jake Christ to return, Rohit Raju to return. It was stacked. Willie Mack to return. We had an awesome couple shows ready to come at you. What do I think is more painful? This is a great question, Butters. Ahmed Johnson's Pro River Plunge or the Pounce? 100% Pro River Plunge. 100%. If you want me to be real? If you're asking me which one I'd rather take, the Pounce. Big Dre says, hi, Ricky Shane Page, and what's up, Ethan Page? I saw you and had a lot of beef. I saw you had a lot of beef today. You really spoke your mind. All I want to say is at the end of the day, we all know and believe what wrestling is, and some have their own beliefs. Yo, that's all I'm saying. Like what you like, do what you want. I just get annoyed when it becomes a you're doing it wrong kind of thing, you know? It's not very fun. It's more like you're trying to put wrestling in a box, and the minute someone starts like, leaving the box, is like, no. Go back in the box and shut up. No. Like, how do you change? How do you create? How do you evolve? How do you grow? How do you make mistakes and learn from them to create something new? Nothing ever happened without pushing the boundaries. Literally nothing. Imagine everyone was just like, this is sick. Just two naked people walking around, Adam and Eve, if that's what you believe. Just, roaming free. Let's not make some underwear and some dope-ass Pro Wrestling Tees hoodie or this Ethan Page hat, available now. Email me, ethanpage@live.ca. Let's not do that. Let's just, walk around and just eat this fruit. Or we push the boundaries and we invent pizza. That's all I'm saying. Without people thinking outside the box, we wouldn't have pizza. That's right. I said it. Let me get to more of these. I'm just getting psychotic in this thing. Matt Spain. Go into the info tab on Ethan Page account on an iPhone or scroll on a... Oh, you're telling other people. Thanks, Matt. James says, how are things with Alpha One going ahead? I have experience of how hard indie wrestling shows are to run. Ooh, so I've been running Alpha One for about 10 years. I started when I was 19 years old, going on, but maybe a bit more than 10 years. It'll be 11 years come February. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite things I have in my life. Genuinely, just the entire company, the people that work for it, the fans, what it means to the people of my hometown. Ricky says, I've taken the Pounce from Monty. Not fun. All right, fair enough. Maybe it'll be Pearl over Plunge for me. But when it comes to Alpha One, honestly, it's like my baby, I guess. But it's outgrown just what I even thought it was going to be into its own thing. And now I would say it's owned by everybody because they're like The fans make it special. The people make it special. The guests that drop in they never phone it in. And if they do, I never bring them back. 90% of the roster is American, and that's just because these are the wrestlers that I see while traveling, and I genuinely think that they're the best at what they do. And the ultimate goal every single show, and I can say this wholeheartedly, and I know I'm not lying, and I can say this is not the same for every other wrestling show, but I would say wholeheartedly every single show, the roster's objective is to have the best show ever instead of just their best match ever. And I think just running steady and regularly knowing that these wrestlers are going to have matches every single month or month and a half, it's not like a make or break, it's this show or nothing kind of thing. They know that we're progressing stories and really trying to, take people on an adventure. And yeah, I don't know. I can't say enough good things about Alpha One. Sorry. I mean, I can try. We got an hour. So if you want to just talk Alpha One, I'm all ears. Or eyes, because I'm reading your comments. And it was, unfortunately, I don't have money to travel to Hamilton. That's all right. I do come to Toronto. Not often. I actually avoid wrestling in Canada as much as I can, only because the money is not worth as much. One. So I would rather be in America. And two, I think it makes it less special when I do appear for Alpha One on a regular basis. So much so that I even stopped myself from wrestling for Alpha One so I could just focus on running the event instead of, again, myself. And I figured that was the best way of improving the product for Alpha One. So again, everyone that involved with the show is always focused on the show, not just themselves. Matt Spain says, people are donating and it's not showing up. Don't stress. It's all going to the PayPal. We'll figure it out. Pizza is the bomb, though. Adam and Eve invented pizza? I did not say that. But if you want to put 2 and 2 together. Puffy Vin says, love your new t-shirt. I live in Miami and people up north flocking to the beach. I won't do that for a while. Too risky. Do I like Bang Energy? Yep. What's my favorite flavor? Cherry Blade Lemonade. Because of you, Josh, and Sammy Guevara, I started working out to try and get in wrestling. I want to be in pro wrestling. You're 6 feet tall and 195 pounds, and you're only 20 years old. Yeah, you'll be good, man. That's a good height, good size. Ethan Page speaks truth. And pizza is such a delicious creation. Ricky says, Alpha One is the best. Thank you. James says, thanks, Ethan. Agree with your answer. I made my single wrestling debut 30 minutes from my house. That's awesome. Oh, Dolo432 says, thank you again for the t-shirt I won a few weeks ago. Question, did you ever make a special shirt for the Body Guy Extravaganza? I did not. But there is a Nation of Carbohydration t-shirt available on Pro Wrestling Tees on Ricky Shane Page's page, actually. Mark Meat says, give it a few months. He'll be booking himself to be champ after lockdown. What's sour heads for what? Your delicious treat? Or the flavor of Bang. Yes, it's good, but it's too sweet. It's the same with the Star Bang or whatever it is, and the unicorn one. They're all very, very sweet. When this is all over, maybe Impact will come to Toronto. You're probably right. Realistically, there'll have to be full borders opening. If the donations aren't working, guys, and you do want to get raffle tickets, the best way is just PayPal. Just PayPal Ethan Page at live.ca, and every dollar turns into a ticket. And Matt Spain, we're going to give him plenty of time. We'll cut this one off. So it's what, 8:40 right now? Let's say we cut this off in 10 minutes. We'll give it 10 minutes, then we'll give Matt 10 minutes. We'll announce the winner right before we go off the Twitch stream. What is a good tip to become a pro wrestler like your grandfather? Who's your grandfather? Papa's Real 95? Let me know. Lil J Dent, yo, what's up? How do you get booked in all of these promotions? Okay, so I don't know. Be really good at your job. Be confident in your performance. Be different. Have something to offer the show that everyone else can't. Get your name out there. Be willing to travel and be there whether or not you are booked or not. Essentially, pardon my language, Ellie, if you're still in the chat. Hopefully your mom is not watching like before. You got to be willing to eat shit to start creating these relationships. And, like, you have to build these relationships, too. Like, I am close friends with a lot of people that I work for. It's just over time, you work with these people so much that you have to be someone that they want to work with. And that all... I just think the more professional you are and as good you are at your job and being good at almost every facet of your job instead of just one avenue, be a man of many tools. That's the best way to get booked. Man, woman, whatever. No, not just man. Boom. Nation of Carbohydration shirt is in the chat. Whatever happened to Chandler Park? He died. I'm a huge fan of WWE, Impact Wrestling. I make pictures on Instagram. There you go. Check it out, guys. It's all right, Matt. We don't got a donation overboard. People have been sending PayPal. I've been seeing notifications pop up. Did you see David Sahadi's latest tweet? What can you tell us about it? I did not. If you want me to see it, you know what? I'll just go on my computer. Give me 1 second. We'll go to Twitter. Twitter.com. Let me search. I know I follow him. There he is. Ooh, the iconic voice of TNA Wrestling's Barry Scott back in the booth at Impact Studios in Nashville. What is going on? Stay tuned. Can't tell you anything because I have no idea what the hell is going on. If I had to guess, it's probably something to do with Moose, who shouldn't have the TNA title, but he does. Needless to say, I literally, genuinely have no clue. But love Sahadi, one of the most talented guys that works for Impact. And he knows his stuff. Do those points, 100, which are used to highlight a message, count as donations? I don't know. Does anyone know how Twitch works? Twans, why are you sending me so much money? I just got a notification. Guys, stop. Oh my God. I'm not going to tell you guys how much. Oh my God. But Twan's just sent more than Brian did last week. Ugh. I'm going to slap you guys. Unless you're all millionaires, then that would be sick. Then yeah, sure, send whatever you want. Got to meet Butcher Vachon when I was training. He'd forget we didn't speak French. And he'd just go off in French. That's really funny. Papa's Real says, my mother's father's name was Terror of the Ring. Ooh. Best wishes from the UK. Thank you, A. Edward. Damn, Ethan, he died. Yes. After lockdown / quarantine, Ethan Page in the North already Do you have lineups matches? Yeah, we have some matches lined up. Ethan Page and Josh Alexander, perfect members for Bullet Club. I'm all right. What would you guys do for me for a free raffle ticket? Nothing. Why would you give them free raffle tickets? What are you trying to sell? Stuff you don't own? Get out of here, Matt Spain. You little turd. What are you trying to give stuff away for free? Hey, Ethan, just wondering if you know if International Post is still bad. Waiting for my t-shirt you offered to send me. Yes, it is very bad. I did send it. It was shipped. You just gotta wait. Literally could take a month. I know. So High Spots just sent me 2 packages because I do want to start doing giveaways while I do the live streams for video games and stuff. So they're actually gonna hook me up with a ton of TNA merchandise, which I think is very on brand. So, please, yo, who's Patrick? Who is Patrick Graff? In the chat. I'm very upset with you. Sorry, James. Yes. Just wait for the package. Please, please, please. I should have the TNA World title, not Moose. I agree. Guys, you are making my armpits sweat hard. All these guys flaunting their money. Damn show-offs. It's not a competition money, he says. Hold on. What's happening with the commercial? It's on pause. So I'm working on... Okay. Guys, this is hard. Trying to answer all these questions. People keep sending me money that is getting me angry. Stop sending so much. Just try and win the t-shirt. Just buy your own t-shirt, guys. Just go order it. Ban Brian from the raffle. You guys trust me? We should ban Twans from the raffle. Will I be coming to Mississauga after Covet? Sure. Oh my Twans, don't put me in the raffle. Is this the Ballers Club? Why? What are you guys doing? Hey, I don't even... Hold on. I need to find out who this James... Can we get an Ethan Page Fire Pro Level 1 champion shirt? Yeah, I think so. That's a good idea. At this rate, Ethan is going to be a full-time streamer, or I will literally have to be subservient to Twans and Brian, and they're going to have to share custody of me. PayPal is ethanpage@live.ca. Cam says, my job's got to pay me more. Demon says, you're one of the only people I know of that's like, stop giving me your money. Look, I want this to be like fun. You know, throw $10, maybe you get a t-shirt for half off. That's just the way my brain is wired. You guys are all insane. Not all. Some. Very generous. Too generous. Extremely generous. And not just on one occasion. Multiple occasions. My armpits are wet. When I turn these off, most of the time my eyes are wet. I just don't like to talk to you guys about that. Either way, it's extremely heartwarming and amazing. But, you know, there should be a limit. I should put a limit. We should have a maximum and no minimum. With a reverse profit. How do I feel about first women's TNA World Championship? What do you mean? Rank these TNA teams. AMW, Naturals, Triple X, 3LK, Team Canada. Okay, so number 1 goes to AMW. Number 2 goes to Team Canada. Number 3 goes to Triple X. Number 4 goes to 3LK. And number 5 goes to the Naturals. Moneyman says, I refuse to donate this week. Sure. No one's forcing you. Twans is legit. Oh, my puppies, they're probably outside peeing. Are you going to go to the arena where you filmed that thing for Impact in Mississauga? Maybe. I wrestle there sometimes. Those point things to highlight messages, I have 7K now. What does that mean? Show you my puppies. I want a bloody fork shirt that says Ahmed Fork. Ethan Page with the anti-$1,000,000 gimmick. Brian is the new $1,000,000 man. Money, 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 money. There you go. Hopefully you just strutted around in your house. Oh my God, Ricky just sent me a text saying, yo, don't show your nipples on Twitch. You can get in trouble for that. I wrestle. They air Impact Wrestling. You could probably see the outline of my wiener if you look hard enough, and they're going to get mad about me flashing my man boobs? Damn. Can you send me fan mail to a P.O. box? 100%. Usually I have my setup where I could just pop it on the screen. But the best way to get my information for my P.O. box would be to go to my YouTube channel, and any YouTube video in the description will have my P.O. box. Okay, so we're going to officially cut off 100% the raffle. No more raffles. If anything's donated after this moment, I'm very sorry. You cannot be added to the raffle. I'm going to send all the information to Matt now, and he has 10 minutes to accumulate everything and put it together. But I have to go get him a screenshot. Sorry, guys. Also, Matt Spain, send me your email because I can't get on my Instagram right now because I'm using my phone to chat with everybody. So I need to see who this Patrick Graff is. Puffy Vins is in the chat right now. Oh my God. Guys. You guys are too much. This is uncomfortable. Okay, hold on. Let me read all this stuff. Matt Spains, I wish you agree that I get 8% thing I said Tuesday. How do I feel about Tessa Blanchard becoming the first women's champion in TNA/Impact? It's great. I was happy for her, and she's a great wrestler. I've wrestled against her, so all the power to her. I like if you watch the Kylie Ray YouTube video that just came out on my page, I know you're serious. Ricky, I won't show my nipples again. I'm sorry. He's just trying to keep me out of trouble, guys. Yeah, I'm happy. But if you watch my YouTube channel, I just put a video up of me versus Kylie Ray. So I'm a big supporter of independent or intergender wrestling when it's done right. And when I do it, it's done right. So go check out that video. Ethan showing us his pizza nips, as in y'all want a pizza? These nips. I love crappy jokes. Give me a little bit more than 10 minutes. Puffy Vin says, I felt generous today, Patrick. Thanks for releasing great content on a regular basis. Weekly live chats have been so fun. Whoo! Well, I got to give credit where credit is due, and I don't know how much anybody actually sent, because it all automatically changes to American. But since Lil Matt Spain is going to be able to see all this, because I'm going to be emailing him something literally right now. Let me read off everyone's donations, because credit should be given, and yeah. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds so that I can send this stuff to Matt and not lose his email. Matthew. Also, Matt Spain's age is actually in his email address, which is in the chat. So if you guys want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. All right. Here we go. Sending him this right now. Oh, not that one. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right screenshot. Okay, so email sent. Brian sent $2. He has 2 raffle tickets being added in. Kim sent 20, so she has 20 raffle tickets being put in. Andre Hodge sent 5, so he has 5 being put in. Valerie, Val Pancakes, sent 3, so she has 3 raffle tickets going in. Horms Spandiri, I hope I said that right. I'm very sorry. 2 in for them. Mark Leslie, 1 raffle ticket for him. Twans with a whopping 105 raffle tickets. That's right, Brian. 5 more raffle tickets than you got last week. And for the craziest effing thing that's ever happened in this whole effing live streaming experience in Ethan Page's whole effing life, Patrick, Puffy Vins, gets 270 tickets in the effing raffle. Think about that. Sorry, I just choked there for a second. Oh! As soon as lockdown is over, Paige is moving to a private island we have all paid for. Yeah, right. Oh. James, thanks everyone for the love tonight. About my nephew and Ethan means a lot. You mentioned it. Oh, man, come on. Dude, you think one person in this chat wants anything bad to happen to anyone else hanging out for us? No. Like I said, it's all love for everyone involved. And, we really hope your nephew's all right. So, as soon as we're doing another live stream, which is Saturday at 7 o'clock, I'll be playing Fire Pro and hopefully going all the way to level 10 difficulty, but we will see. So yeah, let's keep going. Papa Kenway says, I'll buy a shirt since I never win anyways. If I send fan mail, where will I actually open it and read my note? Yeah. People send me just letters sometimes to my fan mail. Send literally anything. Maybe next, depending on how many packages we have, the next live Q&A we could start off with fan mail. So we have a week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on the border. Like I was saying, like things being shipped right now are doing so terrible. So please, If you have shipped anything, give it time. It will get here. And if I've shipped you anything, just wait a minute. Give it some time. It will show up. Val Pancakes, my head is going to explode. Matt Spain, I'm not 10, I'm 13. That was mean. Yes. Thank you for answering that, Nails. If it's very personal, I try and keep it between me and the person writing it. So please, like, and more importantly, if you do send me a letter or something like that, I thought you were asking if I read them. I read everything anyone sends. I read. If you take the time to hand write, even type something up, I will read it. But if you don't want me to read it live, you can even put that in the thing, and I'll know right off the bat. First thing you see, please read to yourself, or please don't read live. I was worried I wasn't going to have enough content, and now you guys have more than ever. And the best thing about it is I can upload all this stuff from Twitch 24 hours later to YouTube, so it's great. Foiled Brian. Brian just swearing hard in here. Money Man says, boy, you getting paid next week, Julian? Well, Julian does get the money. It's not Ethan Page. Just remember that. It's all played by Julian. Never mind the wheel. Puffy, just take the prize. No. You never know. Luck of the draw. Val says, y'all have been so kind and wonderful to me when I've been going through SHIT. That's for you, Val. And just so you know, when I emailed you that descriptive pancake recipe, I'm offended that you have not tried it yet. Nor, if you have tried it, you have not contacted me to tell me how delicious my California dream cakes are, named by my wife, who also just texted me saying that she wants a cameo of Ric Flair for her birthday, which is hilarious, and I'm probably going to do it. Yo, the egomaniacs are the best. I'm trying to catch up to all y'all, and you guys are just talking to each other. This is so adorable. Spence says, hi, Julian, big fan. Thank you. All right. How's it going, Matt Spain? How's the wheel going? Make sure you send the wheel back. Oh, he already got it done. Oh, no, he just wanted to email me saying, your last name, ha, 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 ha. All right, guys. How are we going to do this? You know what? Let's do this. I'll make it work, everybody. You guys ready for the wheel? Sorry, trying to find it. Whoa! Twans wins! Congratulations, Twans! You are victorious! This is awesome. This is awesome. Twans Rucker, the first two-time winner in the history of Ethan Page's live chat. Congratulations. You won a t-shirt before you even got your first one mailed to you. Oh, Brian, you've won twice, but you gave it away. My birthday was May 1st. Guys, stop. This is more important. It's about my pancakes. My birthday was May 1st, and she usually cooks me breakfast for dinner for my birthday. California Dream Cakes is on the menu. But wait, it's May. It's May. I actually need to check. May 7th. You better let me know how they are. I want a refund. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I'm going to close this. Matt, thank you for making that work. I hope that is a good possibility. Next week, what I'm going to do is try and have everything set up properly, and we're going to get the graphics on so that people know exactly where to go, and we'll just do full PayPal, and it was very easy. We just had to screenshot it. I'll read through everyone's names at the end so you all get credit for your donations, because thank you, and it means the world, and I want it to be documented forever. That's actually my favorite part of my Patreon. Patreon.com/EthanPage is everyone's names get put on my videos because they genuinely help me create them. Without the support, I would probably have to get a job and not be able to create all of this stuff. So thank you guys so much. It is the best feeling in the world to be able to still call myself a professional wrestler or entertainer while all this craziness is going on. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to make sure that it doesn't stop once the pandemic is over and I start traveling and stuff like that. Oh, May 7th. Yeah, it is May 7th. You're right. Always hustling. Always trying to hustle. 100%. Thank you guys very, very much. Twans, you know the drill. You already won. Email me your info because I don't keep that stuff. And I want to be able to send you a t-shirt as soon as possible. Again, pick whatever design you want, because I don't know if the last one you got was the one that you won today, I want to say. Pick any t-shirt on my Pro Wrestling Tees you want. Let me know, and we'll, ship it out to you. And I will not be ordering my wife that Ric Flair cameo, or maybe I will. We'll see. Either way, you'll find out very soon. Join me back here on this exact Twitch channel on Saturday at 7 p.m., where I'll go live playing video games for 2 hours. Not just a quick 1 hour like this one. I just did not want to give up my live stream chat with my egomaniacs, because this built all of this. Without those live chats, Twitch wouldn't have been able to see what I'm capable of doing for live streaming and try and get me to come join the Twitch team, which I couldn't be happier that I have. I love it here. So, yeah. Oh, Nail says, I want the new shirt. Yeah, guess what? I got to get it taken down because I spelled quarantine wrong and then put it on the website, and I'm an idiot. So stay tuned. Also, I didn't answer your question about putting that on hold for the commercial. So the commercial, if anyone is interested in being part of one of my ads that's coming out, it'll be very tasteful. It's nothing insane. If you want, send me a cell phone video of you working out in any Ethan Page t-shirt you own, at a gym, at your house. It could be old footage, new footage, it doesn't matter. Just email it to me at ethanpage@live.ca. That'll be coming out within the next month. But first, tomorrow I have to shoot a commercial for my brand new t-shirt, which should be dropping for a second time, where I spell the name right tomorrow. I'm hoping the commercial will drop tomorrow too. Either way, don't order the t-shirt yet. If you see it on Pro Wrestling Tees, just wait. Wait for the new t-shirt to drop. Wait for the commercial to drop to explain what the hell's going on with everything. But I appreciate everybody's support, and now I have to go do another interview, so not as fun as this. I love you guys. Thank you, and I'll see most of you, if not all of you, on Saturday night. Thanks for spending so much time with me on quarantine. It's extremely lonely, and you guys make it easy.